mentor I've been really learning from and really sticking with the strategies because there's a million just strategies out there and a million ways to trade. It's really on you on how to implement and really, what I mean, attack the markets. So I really stick with this strategy and it's been paying off.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let me put this mic closer. All right. Let's start this again. Man, welcome back and thank you for tuning in with Fortune's Funding Payout Stories. Today we got my brother Jarelle out in Germany. This is going to be fun. Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. By the way, my name is Sir Hans Felix, and if you are tuning in for the first time, make sure you like and subscribe. We're about to figure out, how did you make it to this point, my brother Jarelle? Talk to the people, man. Introduce yourself. This is a Fortune's Funding Payout welcome show.
Yeah, like you said, my name is Jarelle. I'm from Germany. I've been trading for about a year and a half, I would say. I came across Fortune Funding simply through following James and him having a few fitness challenges, which I participated in. Yeah, I won one of those. It was a pull-up challenge. I won one, passed the challenge, phase 1 and phase 2, and got my payout.
Dang, just like that, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
This guy don't play around. Hey, this is starting to get interesting. So you got the pull-up, boom, done. Got the 25K challenge. That's what it was?
Yeah, 25K.
Okay, you got yourself your 25K eval. What pair? How did you, what style did you figure out how to like pass this challenge? Like, the people want to know, bro. Let them know without don't hold back on no detail.
Now pretty much my strategy is pretty much a lot of market structure, price action, pretty much supply and demand. I have two setups that I look for throughout the New York session. My main pairs are usually NAS and the gold. I trade SPX a few times too, but those three consistent are my three consistent pairs that I trade. And yeah, man, I just don't try to overtrade. Take 3 to 5, maximum 4, or I would say 4 trades a day maximum. I like to stay on the lower time frames and get in and out of the markets pretty accurately, pretty fast. So I don't really hold for too long. I think my longest holding time is within a half hour, I would say. I look for quick 1 to 2s in and out the markets and take my profits and just call it a day.
I like that. Sometimes, man, the thing about trading with structure is like waiting for price to make it to the next level, whether that's like the order block or imbalance. Sometimes it can get dangerous, bro. Like, it's like nowadays, these market makers and institutions, they playing a dangerous game. I'm not sure if you peep, bro. Like, it's not as smooth as it used to be. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I think so. For sure. The market's it's always been manipulated by bigger players, and especially now as Christmas and the holiday season approaches. I'm also taking it down on the risk, being smart with my money, and not eager to risks, especially when I'm up. I'm currently up, I think like 3 or 4%, and I just got paid out, so I'm taking it really slow, especially with Christmas approaching.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got that one right, bro. Congratulations on your payout, if we haven't said it already. How much was the payout, by the way?
So it's a little crazy story. So I was actually expecting a 5% payout, but the thing is, I didn't know about the lot size rule. So pretty much 80% of my payout got cut after that. But a day later, you guys got rid of the lot size rule. So it's kind of a little tough situation. But it's cool, crazy. Man. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make the money back.
You coming back for blood?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
You just call James real quick. Yeah, man, we got a situation.
Yeah, call James. I was about to say, call James, man. Give me my funds back. that's a tough one, but
brother,
it's cool.
You about to get his lick back, man. Watch out for him.
Yeah, that's all good. That's good. That's all good.
Definitely, absolutely. Yeah. Wow. So you started a year and a half. you came across. So like the style that you adopted, how did you know it was the right fit for you? It's like, wow, you just started learning how to trade not too long ago in the middle of the pandemic, and then you already,
Yeah.
got a success story in the making. Like these are really great things, but how was that for you?
Yeah, it was good. I would say I had a great mentor. So I had one mentor. I came across Lambo Raul, and I've been part of the day trading institution for a while, and that's the only mentor I've been really learning from and really sticking with the strategies because there's a million just strategies out there and a million ways to trade. It's really on you on how to implement and really, what I mean, attack the markets. So I really stick with this strategy, and it's been paying off.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess it is true what they say, huh? Mentorship and
yeah, nah, for
having
sure.
a consistent person that you follow their track record is important instead of flip-flopping around that pretty much had cut down the learning curve for you. You are a prime example.
No, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can see it that it works for them. I mean, they're telling you what works for them. So it's really the blueprint is out there. It's really on you to follow it and actually implement the stuff and kind of make your own little tweaks on little personal adjustments. But overall, the blueprint is there and how to do it, and it works. So why not just do it?
Well said. Well said. All right. So
Yeah.
currently you had a chance to have a payout from a 25K eval account, but is there more? Are you looking to secure more? Are you like what's your scaling plan, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, for sure. I wanna for sure level up my account size and my leverage that's coming up. I want to scale up to maybe like 100K. But I know I got to take it one step at a time because I want to jump from level one to level 17, and you know what I mean. It's not possible. You have to go through the steps. You know what I mean. I got to get used to having a profitable 25K challenge, then stepping it up to maybe 50, 100K, being profitable there, and then stepping it up, and then yeah, I think the only thing that really changes with those account sizes is just the numbers. The strategy and the style stays the same. So just getting my psychology down pack with those bigger numbers and yeah, trying to level up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you did say something that stood out to me. You talked about the numbers changing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about transitioning accounts? Are you using a specific calculator or a lot size calculator, risk management calculator, anything of the sort, or do you do it off the dome?
They're all yeah, lot size calculators. That's in my MT5. It's already programmed. You can download it probably.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely did see a couple really good risk management lot size calculators. Um, from MT4 that I used to use, and now like everything is now shifting to MT5 and even different platforms that are now part of the industry. So, how do you feel about all this shifting going on? Do you feel like an environment where a trader remains is more important and less dangerous than them actually just going and experiencing different prop firms and different rules? Like, how important was structure within a evaluation for you?
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, whatever really makes you comfortable, you know what I mean? I think I tried a couple of other platforms where they have like lot size ruling and stuff like that. So you guys actually taking that rule away gives me a lot more comfortability to actually trade free and really just still not trying to over risk, but sometimes be a little riskier without having to worry about my lot size or calculating or having to take extra steps before entering a trade, which takes time or whatever. So it just gives me a lot more freedom to trade that way. So I would say find a platform that you like trading with and that you're comfortable on, and just stick with that.
Wow. Well said, bro. It almost feels
Yeah,
like I'm
sure.
giving a post game interview. Who's your favorite basketball player?
Basketball. I got a few. I like Doncic, Luka Doncic, and I like Devin Booker.
I
Yeah,
felt
man.
like
They're like
you
my
like
two
Book,
go-tos.
man. Shot him in
Yeah,
daylight.
but
You heard that new Drake?
yeah, yeah, Drake's fire for sure,
Yeah,
for sure,
I thought he got
for
booked for
sure.
acting like Book. That was for you, huh? Absolutely, man. What's your playlist like when it comes to trading? Do you listen to like a fire playlist, or you just one of those that's just like listening to calm, mellow, 852 frequency music? Like, what's it like for you?
No, actually, I don't really listen to any music before trading or after. I just be locked in the charts.
Mm, okay.
Yeah,
Cool, 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 cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
and it's-
Sometimes, man, I need dead silence. Like people don't
yeah,
understand. Like,
I heard it helped though. I heard it helps music. I want
yeah,
to try it.
you
Actually,
need your
take
thoughts. You need
yeah,
your thoughts. You know, that's why like
for sure.
sometimes everybody who sees the value in how I teach, they 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 want more. And sometimes I'm like, nah, I don't want to go live. I just want to train myself. Yeah.
Yeah,
I could be teaching
yeah,
hella students one day, and then the next day I'm like, guys, today needs my full undivided attention. You know, that's just what it
yeah,
is.
absolutely,
That's just what it is. So, what have you learned in your
absolutely.
journey so far that has psychologically helped you along the way, besides just proper 1 to 2 risk management and such?
I will say, actually, um, improve yourself. I would say, like, you know what I mean. If you have rules, stick to them. Like, really do it. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest thing that really showed me. Like, once I stick to my rules and once I follow my plan and actually do the things I want to do, the stuff works. If I don't do it and I overtrade and I over leverage, it doesn't work. Sometimes I get away with it, but most of the times it doesn't work. So pretty much once I figure it out, yeah, I mean, I gotta stick to my rules and I kind of improve myself. I'm being disciplined and following my game plan. I think that's when I started really becoming and really seeing profitability.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
yeah.
Um, that's good, bro. That's really good. That's really good. When are you trading full time, or is this just a side thing for you?
Well, I'm a full-time professional basketball in Germany, so we do have a lot of off time. So I pretty much practice once a day or sometimes twice a day, 2 hours. So after that, I have a lot of time. So I'll be on the charts. So on the way trips, on bus trips, I'll be, you know, me on the bus studying and
Anytime, any place.
yeah, for sure.
Catching
Trying to
pips on
trying to get
any
right,
block, yo. That's
trying
what's
to
up.
get
That's
right for
what's up.
sure,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. That's
So
what's
it's
up.
that it's
So you said
definitely
you play
it
basketball overseas,
come
bro. What's that
yeah.
like? And do you play the 1 or the 2? Like, what's your position?
I'm a wing. I'm a small forward shooting guard.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool, man. I enjoy it. It's better than any other job for sure. It's been my passion all my life. So it's good to see like a dream turn into like a job. Really, I enjoy it. But I'm getting old, man. You know what I mean? I've been playing for 20 plus years, and my knees getting tired. So I'm
Man,
trying to
them knees, I tell you,
turn
boy.
over to trading, man. Yeah, full time. You know what I mean? And trying to travel a little bit and trade. So that's the goal
Yeah.
right now.
Give those poor knees some rest, man. Put some ice over it
For
while you
sure.
catching the London session.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
bro.
got it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from, man. Shout out to them knees, man. Shout out to everybody watching
Yeah.
this. No, rubbing
For
that
sure.
left knee. It's like, yeah, I feel
Rubbing
you,
that, put
brother.
some ice on there, some icy hot.
Oh, yeah, the icy hots, man. Just wow. It's
Uh,
crazy. Crazy. So do you
yeah.
have like a trading family besides, the mentorship group that you have, or other players that trade alongside with you, or are you just a lonely island?
Yeah. I have one buddy who trades. He doesn't play on my team or anything, but he does trade a lot. Yeah, but not too many basketball players trade, and I'm trying to maybe open a door for a few basketball players that do want to invest the extra time in trading. Because if you really put some time in it, I think, and if you really take it serious, I think that you can make a lot of money out of it. So why not?
Oh yeah, I'm a testimony, so I know
Yeah,
for sure that works. But I will
yeah,
say
for
though,
sure.
what have you learned being a basketball player and a trader? Like how have you seen the similarities and you've used some of your skill sets in basketball to cope in many strategic, psychological, mental battles. I feel like the people need to hear this, especially the future of your peers who you might refer back to this video and tell them, hey, this interview, I said this and that, and you should listen up.
Some of the similarities, I would say definitely the crunch time. Like, you know what I mean? When you, I don't know, down two or whatever, it's a tough play, and you have um, last free throws to tie the game, and you got to be calm. You know what I mean? You got to the same way in the markets. You want to see an entry, you got to be calm. You got to wait for the candles to close. You know what I mean? You got to see if support resistance holds. Like it's kind of like that. You got to, I mean, be relaxed, and even though there's a lot of pressure that you put on
Mm-hmm.
yourself or the team or whatever, yeah, you still gotta be relaxed and execute and perform under pressure. That's pretty much the biggest similarity that basketball and trading has.
Earlier when I was like, man, I feel like I'm getting some post game interviews. I was spot on before I even
Yeah,
knew. Before I even knew,
yeah,
I'm like, man, why am
for
I
sure.
hearing post game interview vibes here? Well said, bro. Well said.
Nah, for sure, for sure,
But
for
since we're on
sure.
that topic, bro,
Yeah.
I talk about these similarities all the time, but it's basically an honor just to be talking to an actual active player because what people don't understand is sometimes, man, when you're on the court, bro, and you're down by two, you're down by five, how important is it to pretty much determine your posture, knowing that you're on quarter three, and like on average this is an amount of points that you need to maintain to help the team actually win, or having been there before facing that same team, and in comparison to like trading your pairs and you're on a losing streak or whatever the case may be, what are those thoughts? Do you have any slogans? Do you have any mantras, any like mamba mentality type of like thoughts that goes into your head?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit. I would say. I mean, just on basketball. I mean, being down like I don't know, 10 points with like 2 minutes to go. Like as an experienced player, you say I've been there before. You know what I mean? I've seen games like that turn around and turn into wins and turn into whatever overtime plays, and you win in overtime. So, and same way in trading, like if you lose 1 or 2%, like I tell myself, man, don't freak out, man. I've been there before. Like I've been down to 1%, 2%, came back the next day and made that back plus more. You know what I mean? So I don't those like nowadays. I'm trying to say when I lose, especially when I lose 1 or 2%, I'm gonna stop trading. I'm done trading. I don't want to over leverage, and I tell myself I've been there before. I can retain those gains, those losses back the next day, easy.
I hope they
Yeah,
listening, bro. I hope they listening. And I will
yeah,
actually
bro,
call that an advantage. And I would even dare to say that that is a psychological edge that you have, you know?
for sure,
It,
for sure.
it is not by mistake that you are a professional athlete and you take those skills elsewhere in an arena where you are also a mental athlete. So we can't let
But
that go over our heads in this amazing interview here. Now,
yeah,
bro,
but the one thing, let me add to this
go
real
ahead,
quick. The
add.
biggest thing, just to add to it, with it, to this, my bad, is just the experience. You know what I mean? The experience is key. Like see you being in the markets every day and seeing those patterns over and over, and being able to have losing streaks and returning from losing streaks. That's the same thing in basketball. Just having the experience and sticking with trading and being in the markets and studying. You know what I mean? Studying the craft, and that's when you start to realize the patterns and tell yourself, I see that, I seen that, I've done that. So you know what I mean? I can return.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's the only thing.
That's a
Yeah, bro.
fact, bro. That's a 3-pointer right
Yeah,
there, bro. Even when it comes down to like taking your shots and drawing a foul, or all of these things, it's like as you grow older and as um, you fall in love with the game and you fall in love with trading, you're like, man, it's crazy how it's a mental war at all times. And whoever wins mentally wins the game. Because it's been times where, like, for instance, yesterday, US 30, bro, out here just millie rocking, doing a whole bunch of wiki wicks, and it's like, yo, we know the move is coming, but instead they held it for today, right? And
hmm
so imagine, right? Imagine all your fresh bench players is sitting there hungry, knowing that the secondary team can cost you just as much damage, and you're looking at yourself and your team. Let's make a quick example here. You're looking at your positions because they're the ones that's going out there on the court for you, and then
Mhm.
you just see a whole bunch of those positions just not really doing much. And before you tire yourself out, what do? You cut some losses short, or you scale out a little bit, and then you enter later. Why? All the while knowing that what tomorrow's New York might be the day. Not putting all your efforts and energy into one entire session that's losing potential. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's a big problem that I had in my beginning stages. I used to like build up a lot of profits. You know what I mean? I used to be patient all day, wait for setups, take the trades, and then there'll be one day I just lose it all. You know what I mean? Just one day I don't know. I just be losing and then trying to revenge trade, trying to, like you said, trying eager to get in the game and eager try to get a setup. And this way I just blow the account up to like give all the profits back to the market. So I would say definitely stay patient, man. Just stay patient and wait. And the one trading day is not the end all be all. You know what I mean? There's always going to be opportunity in the markets, man.
Of course, bro. Of course. Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. All right. So now, as we are
Mm.
wrapping up this amazing interview, is there anything else you would like to say or leave here into the what's the word I'm looking for? You want to leave a mark in history for yourself to go back and watch. You call it a timestamp. So you going
Yeah.
back into this interview, what message would you leave for yourself and the future mentees or colleagues that you would like to learn from you?
I was just first off, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it. That's the first thing, and then secondly, I would say that's just the beginning. I would say I would tune in, come back, watch this video like 5 years from now, and a whole different level. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Complete level up and complete take trading serious, and yeah, come back and just look back and just laugh and yeah, enjoy, man. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, man, for taking your time out also and for being a part of our journey, our history, our culture. Again, man, like we wouldn't have done it without any of the traders, the profitable traders, and those who have attempted their best and they still have yet to achieve their best that they have yet to even see uh, this was a tough year. This was a tough year, but um, to be able to see some wins and clinch some trophies, some mental battles that were pretty much won, even if it came with battle scars. Like it's all something to embrace for the future. So I'm
sure.
glad you are already thinking 2, 3, 5 years down the line, and you're looking at it. And you're like, man, I thought I was a beast. Man, I'm a monster now.
Yeah.
It's like I
The
can't wait
upside
for
is
that.
crazy, bro. The upside is crazy in trading. That's what it is. There's no limit. You know what I mean? If you're locked in, if you're really disciplined, and if you really work at it, man, there's no upside. You see it. You see it firsthand. So yeah, anybody can do it, man.
Yes, sir. All the way locked in. Thank you so much,
For
man.
sure.
Jarrell, you was definitely a joy uh, to chop it up with. And I hope
For
everybody who's
sure.
watching this right now send some thumbs up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like they could make sure you follow my boy on Instagram. You active on the
Yeah.
gram, bro?
Yeah. Market hour on the line.
I'm gonna give you a follow too, bro. I'm gonna give you a follow. You
Yes. Yeah.
solid. You
Hit
solid.
me. Yeah.
All
For sure. For
right,
sure. For
bro.
sure. Hit me.
Well, thank you guys for watching once again. Sir Hans Felix signing out. And make sure to like and subscribe and be on the lookout for all of our new updates and exciting things going on with Fortune's funding. Guys, remember, Fortune favors the funded and the bold. See you next time.